Welcome back, Bob the Computer Guy. Today we're looking at a new tank from Yosta. This is called their IGVi RDTA. So this was sent in to me by Yosta for the purposes of this review. This is a nice little Jenny style atomizer. Tank on the bottom holds your juice, coils on top, and your wicks are hanging down in. Now, let's take a look at it. We'll dive up close, and I'll come back up and tell you what I think of it. Alright, we're looking at the IGVi RDTA by Yosta. Alright, this is a nice little RDTA, dual coil, 1.5 milliliter capacity. This is definitely intended to go anywhere around the world, and EU and areas where there's regulations. And here we go. Comes in a nice little box. Yosta's put out some nice stuff recently. Got an extra glass. You got your grub screws. You got a coil. You got everything else that you need in there. All right. Let's take a look at the center attraction. This is the RDTA by Yosta. Really cool looking, I think. It looks nice. 510 pin protruding a decent amount under there. All right. You got a chuff style cap. Pop that off. That controls your, you can put in a single coil or a dual coil build in here. Let's just pull the whole thing apart so you can see it better. Velocity style deck. 4 wick holes. This is a Jenny style atomizer. Juice in the bottom. Coils on top. Wicks go down through the holes. And there she is. Alright. Unscrew the bottom. Now this is not necessary to take off, but just makes it easier to grip this, I think. Take off your top. Alright, and there you go. This is for cleaning. You got an extra glass in here, as you can see. It is a small capacity tank. O-rings have been working nice. They feel snug, feel tight. Everything about it feels good. The threading is really nice. Really happy with the way it's made. It's not light, but for a small device, it certainly feels substantial enough. Plenty of airflow. You can see by those Cylon slots, no problem there. Basically, this is a dripper that is fed up from the bottom. It's fed up. It's disgusted. It's fed up. Airflow. You can see here two large Cylon slots, easy to close off and control. All right. And the way you do this is, like I said, you put in your coils, you put in your wicks down into those holes, and you vape. We'll talk more about flavor and everything when we go back up top. I don't have any complaints about this except one, but there's no other way to do it. As you know, it's some of the bigger devices that are this Jenny style atomizer. They'll have a separate fill hole on the side. Something this small, you really can't do that, so there is no unique fill hole on here. When you want to fill it up, you would pull out one of your wicks and pour your juice down one of those holes. I find it usually works better to pull out both wicks so that you have an air release for the pressure. So if I pull out wicks from both sides, let's see if I can show you that on here. Hold on. So if you pull out, let's see, I have this wick here. If you pull out your wicks from both sides, like so, you can pull that out, fill in there. Alright? I usually find I do this. And then when I pour juice, I don't have to be as specific with the hole. I just pour it, lean this, pour it, fill it all up. It all goes in because there's a release there for the air. And then I just tuck my wicks back down. And you don't necessarily have to tuck your wicks through the hole. With a Jenny style atomizer, you usually vape in a slightly different style. Alright? There's usually a slightly different style to the vaping, which I'll show you when we go back up on top. As you can see, I have it here on, this is also by Yosta. This is the Live Pour 60. I think it looks beautiful on there. Yeah, just nice looking little tank on top of their nice little mod. So, not a whole lot more to show you on there. It's just a nice looking little tank. Let's go back up. I'll show it to you a little bit there, and we'll talk a little more about it. Oh, wait, one more thing I wanted to show you. So, you have your tank, you have your dripper on top, but the whole reason that this comes off is you can take off the tank portion, take that disc, and as you see, those are your wicking holes in the bottom. But all you got to do is put that on, make it snug, and now you just have a dripper. Alright? That closes off those 4 holes, and now you got a good little dripper. No tank, just a dripper. Isn't that awesome? Alright? So there you go. So, turn that down. I have it here on the Live Pour 60. This is just a great little, nice little thing to hold. It just fits well in the hand. It just vapes nice. Flavor is wonderful. When you're using a Jenny style atomizer like this with the tank on the bottom and your wicks are hanging down into it, it's like dripping for the most part. Like I said in the up close, you do tend to vape a little bit different on it, and by that I mean when you start, you know, as you can see, you don't see my wicks in there, right? They're hanging just below that hole slightly. So you don't really need to put the wicks down far. But what you end up doing is you get used to, when you go to vape, not just vaping like this, but going like this. Because as you tilt it a little bit, you allow the juice to penetrate through those holes, wet your wicks, and you never have any problems with dry hits. And if you just tend to do that more often than not, you'll have the wicks always wet, and you'll have no problem. And I'm only vaping this now on 37 watts on, it's about a 0.3 ohm build on here. And she's vaping great. This tank looks great. It feels great. I have no complaints about it whatsoever. I'm very happy with it. Like I said, some of the larger tanks like this, you'll see, have a separate hole maybe on the side or something that opens up to put your juice in. It's really hard to do that on something this small, and this is a 1.5 milliliter capacity tank, so it does conform to all the standards as far as I know around the world in terms of areas that have a 2 milliliter capacity maximum. So it's great. You probably wouldn't want to stick this on your Maxo mod or something like that, but on something small, a single 18650 device, or something like this Live Pour 60, which I think is a wonderful little device. It really works great. It wicks great. It tastes great. Yeah, it's just all around good. There's no complaints about this thing. It's a nice little tank. They give you the extras. You got an extra glass. I never see you breaking a little glass on that thing there. But I'm very happy with this. I think this is a good tank. I'm going to put a link below to Yosta's website where you can pick this up. And you're starting to see them expand more Yosta and get into more markets. You know, become more available, especially here in the States. All right. Check it out. If you haven't tried one, check it out below. Let me know what you think and comment below. And check out their website. And thanks to Yosta for sending that in. And yeah, this is one that I'd like more people to view, more of my viewers to see. Yosta's, I think, an up-and-coming company. They have some nice devices coming out right now. And I'm very happy with this tank. So thanks a lot for watching. Check out some of my other videos. Please subscribe. And I'll see you next time.